You want to put it on? You want to put the camera on?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
I don't know what to send it on. What's the time? 7:05? 7:05? We can say 7:10. I'll say we'll get started by 5. Just say we'll get started in 5 minutes.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming. We'll get started in 5 minutes.
Wait. You want me to stop screen sharing?
This is
Oh, that's fine. Wait, I meant to do that. Wait, just tell somebody to put the. Oh. Yeah.
yeah, because I don't say that.
Yeah, I put my hand into that. But I do have more meetings.
Yeah. Go piss. Go piss, girl.
Okay, good. I've seen a lot of good. Some of them are pretty
Okay, hi guys. Can everyone get there? Can we get seated? We're gonna get started at 7:06. As much as possible. Can you guys get seated? Thank you guys for being here. My name is Anvita. I am the president of the Artificial Intelligence Society, and we're so happy to see this many people in the room today. Welcome back. Hopefully the cold weather is treating you guys okay, but we're gonna get started. If I can get the slide moved. Okay, so a little bit about us, in case you guys don't know. We are the Artificial Intelligence Society, and we're a team of individuals that are passionate about demystifying AI through a variety of workshops, programs, events, socials, and hackathons. And so we want to foster a learning environment for people to learn about AI tools, learn how to build AI, just get more comfortable with AI and what it is. And our motto is demystify AI. You know, there's a lot of confusion about what AI is, how it works, and so our goal is to help you understand all of the inner workings of that and how to build it yourself. And so this is our lovely team of directors. We do have one missing. His name is Aman. He is our co-director of industry. But as I mentioned, my name is Anvita, and I will hand it off to everyone else to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Maitri. I'm the vice president. Hi, my name is Zaina. I'm the director of industry.
I'm Vasan. I'm the director of AI Academy.
Hello, my name is Mihir. I'm a co-director of operations.
Hey everyone, I'm Abiram. I'm the Director of Innovation.
Hello, my name is Shivasan. I'm the Director of Technology.
Hi guys, my name is Rishi. I'm the director of marketing.
Hello everyone, my name is Herbert. I'm the Secretary.
Hey y'all, I'm Omar. I'm also a co-director of operations.
I'm Ajay, and I'm the Director of Finance. And I'm Hamiz, and I'm the AIM Director.
And I also forgot to mention we're missing Sarvesh today because he's busy traveling. And then one thing I also want to mention is we are recording this and we're most likely going to post it on YouTube. So if you guys miss any information, you're welcome to go watch that after this as well. Okay, so one of our main things as AIS is our pipeline. I don't know how many of you are familiar with our AI mentorship program. It is one of our older programs, and it's a program that we'll talk about a little bit further, but we wanted to do something that was a little bit more open to, with a less of a barrier to entry. And so that's our AI Academy. We'll go more into detail about that later as well. And then after our AI mentorship program, we encourage you guys to participate in our innovation lab. So that's where you're able to go further with your knowledge and go further with what you've learned with AIS. So to start off our pipeline and kind of tell you guys about our AI Academy, I'm going to hand the mic off to Vasu.
Hi guys, good evening. Is it evening? It's evening, yeah. My name is Vasudev. I'm the director of AI Academy, and I'm currently a junior in computer science. Just by show of hands, do we have any other CS majors here, possibly? Oh wow, I would never guess. Okay, well, if you're in this room, you're probably somewhat interested in AI, right? probably interested in developing AI, maybe creating AI, or just learning about AI. But maybe you don't really have any experience, or you don't know where to begin, right? Maybe you don't have any AI experience, maybe you don't have any coding experience, maybe you have some programming experience, but nothing in Python or a language relevant to AI. And in this case, AI Academy is a perfect program for you. Now, essentially what AI Academy is it's a series of weekly workshops that we hold every Wednesday at 7 p.m. where we start off by teaching just the basics. We start teaching completely from scratch. We assume you know nothing about coding or AI, and we start teaching ground up from there, right? Now, AI Academy is actually a relatively new program that we started just last semester. So if you were at last semester's AIS Kickoff, or if you were even at last semester's AI Academy meetings or AI Academy workshops, we actually made a bunch of changes. We restructured the whole thing. So yeah, one of the first changes we did was is now weekly workshop. And like I mentioned, we start off by beginning with the basics. And yeah, so one of the biggest benefits of AI Academy is, so if you're looking to learn AI, there's so many resources online. Right? You can watch a YouTube video. There's many like Coursera. There's a bunch of stuff like that. There's even like UC courses that teach about AI. But why should you choose AIS as AI Academy, right? Well, one of the benefits of AIS is that it is a student org. And in student orgs, you can meet people. You can make connections. You can, LinkedIn Max, Connection Max, Friend Max, whatever you want to call it. And one of the ways that you can do that in AI Academy is through our group mini projects, right? So our curriculum, our workshops are split into 4-week modules. Each module is 4 weeks. And at the end of each module, what we're going to do is we're going to have a group mini project, right? So, I mean, if you wanted to do it alone, you could. But, this is how you can make friends, you can make connections through that way, right? So that's one of the biggest benefits about AI Academy. Another way that AI Academy is different from like a traditional UT AI course is that we're going to be adjusting the topics as we go along, right? So traditionally, whenever you walk into a UT, one of your normal classes, they probably have like a syllabus, like a set curriculum, a set textbook that we follow, and then they kind of just assume that no one really knows about the topic beforehand, right? We want to adjust the topics as we're going along, right? So at the end of our first module, which we'll talk about the plan module we have for the first 4 weeks. But at the end of the module, what we're going to do is we're going to have a survey. We're going to ask everyone, okay, how experienced are you with Python? Right? How experienced are you with programming? Now, everyone in the room, or the majority of the people in the room, said that they already know Python pretty well. We're not going to dive too deep into it. We might just do a refresher or something like that, right? Or let's say everyone in the room says they don't know Python at all. And then we'll go a little bit in deep into that, right? So we want to keep it as exciting as possible so that you guys are learning new stuff. It's not just like going over stuff you guys already know already. Okay? So these are some of the ways that AI Academy is different from like a traditional UTE course or a traditional YouTube video or whatever, right? So if we go on to the next slide, you can see here are our planned modules. And like I said, the curriculum is flexible, but it's kind of like a very rough outline. So we start off talking about developer tools such as VS Code, Git, GitHub. If you've never even heard of those terms, don't worry. We'll learn what it is at the workshops themselves. Then from there, we start talking about programming, and like I mentioned, Python. How to actually think like an engineer. Then we'll have our core AI ML stuff. And again, it depends on how experienced everyone is already with those topics beforehand. And then from there, the final module will be just like how to plan a project, how to present a project, stuff that you really apply to, outside of AI Academy, outside of really even programming in general, right? And yeah, that's all I really had to yap about for AI Academy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed, but I think that should be it. Yeah, that's all I had to yap about for AI Academy. Again, this is the beginner stage of our our AIS pipeline. I'm not going to hand it off to Hummus to talk about AIM or AI mentorship, which is like our intermediate stage of our grand general AIS pipeline. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to get piped by Hummus.
Yeah! And just to emphasize, you guys require 0 coding experience and no application required. So you guys are free to show up to these weekly workshops with very little knowledge about coding and AI. Just want to make that very clear.
Yeah, I forgot to mention there's no application required. You can just show up to the workshop. But yeah, thanks for interrupting my piping.
All right, thank you, Vasu. All right, so I'm Hummus. I'm the director of AI mentorship, or AIM, as most of us call it. Real quick, I see a lot of familiar faces in here, so just wanted to ask, how many of y'all are already familiar with what AIM is? All right, a lot of people, but there's also a lot of people who don't know, so that's great. I actually have a reason to get into it. I see a lot of people over here who've already been a part of the program, so that's also great. So AIM is AI mentorship. And the main goal of the program is over the course of one semester, we have projects of 1 to 2 mentors and around 6 mentees working to create a full stack AI application. And the main goal is these mentees come in with less hands-on experience working on AI projects. They might have some experience working on a full stack project, or maybe like a class project working with AI, but not as much experience working with a team on an actual project over the course of a semester. So they get to join this project led by this mentor and get to have teaching and guidance on each of these projects. It's great. And one of the great things about this is you guys also get the opportunity to tackle real world challenges that go outside of the scope of computer science and go into other important issues. Let's go. So some of the past projects, we have sports analytics using statistical modeling. That was a project called NetGain NBA. We have an automatic task tracking from Syllabi project, which we'll keep on the download. And we have a scam listing detector using computer vision, which is called Truth Lens. We'll talk about more later. So real quick, if you guys want to learn more, we're having our Meet the Mentors event on Tuesday. That's where you get to meet all the mentors and learn about all the different project ideas, the tech stacks, everything you want to know to join a project. And it's going to be great. So really would like y'all to come. But obviously you guys are probably wondering like what kind of projects are these going to be. So we wanted to give you guys some past examples. So if you want to get into the next slide. We have Truth Lens. Do you want to talk about that? There's a video that one.
Hi everyone. Last semester I was a co-mentor and my project was Truth Lens. Truth Lens is a AI scam finder. So as you can see online, there's so many listings nowadays. You don't know what's AI and what's actually real. So if you move on to the demo. So it's a Chrome extension. You can turn it on like any other Chrome extension. So there's a bunch of websites that we support, such as Amazon, Walmart, Alibaba, AliExpress. So if we searched up basketball, you can go to the Chrome extension and it'll show you exactly how to use it. There's also the results analysis. You can turn it on and off. You have to choose which listings that you want to select. And then after, it'll show you whether it's a scam, if it's fake or it's real. So the way that the algorithm works is that it takes the picture, it takes the verbal listing, and then also reviews, and it'll detect on what the product would be, if it's a scam or not.
And then another project that we had last semester was Fun Thesis, and this was actually the third place project last semester. And it was a great project, and I would love to talk about it, but I see the two mentors sitting right there at the front, and so I'm really compelled to call both of them up to the front to talk about the project. Ali, you gotta say a sentence.
Okay, so Fun Thesis. Actually, I didn't plan for this at all.
Hi, my name is Hasnain, and
I'm Ali.
And we made Fun Thesis, a platform to make learning about personal finance easier using AI.
So the main idea of Fun Thesis is for entry-level investors, retail investors to learn about the market and all that extra stuff. Core parts of it is we offer forecasting. We can predict, we provide models that predict future outcome for stocks, stuff like that. There's also portions where it'll show you news sentiment and a lot of other stuff.
How does it work?
Well, you log in, create an account, log in. You have access to a bunch of news data. You have access.
The tech stack.
Oh, the tech stack?
Like the AI.
The AI aspect. So we had our own custom XGBoost model for forecasting. We used Gemini for summaries and stuff like that. And then we used Finbert for sentiment. And then there's some other loose stuff where we used embedding models for the RAG. There's a little mentor. Actually, the part.
I'll talk more about the learning feature actually. For the learning feature, we actually made a very vast, like by vast I mean more like 20 chapters worth of content that people can read and learn like more about finance from. And we also have like an advanced like, sandbox environment with missions that like simulate economic scenarios like, oh, we just declared war on some random country maybe. And or maybe it's 2008 again, right? And then it's like your goal to make a portfolio that'll like survive that. And we have a whole rack pipeline that's able to go through the web scrape news articles, including archived articles we have, your progress in like the coursework, I guess, and yeah, your performance and missions. So I give you a personalized like, advice, or not advice, more like fixes.
Can't legally give you advice, by the way. So.
All right, big round of applause for them because they didn't know they were going to speak. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got some great projects, and for this semester, there's going to be some amazing projects as well. So we really urge you to come to meet the mentors to learn about all of them and meet the people behind them. Now I want to hand it off to Abiram with Inno to talk more about that.
Hey guys, so I'm Abiram, the director of the Innovation Lab here at AIS. And this is the last stage of the pipeline, so you go from AI Academy, where you might not have any idea how to code or about anything in the AI space. Then you go into AIM, which is what Ahmed spoke about. You get like a dedicated semester of mentoring. The next stage of that is actually Innovation Lab. So our goal is to take the projects from AIM and then push them into production with a research mindset. So those are two pillars. One is that we want to actually innovate, not just build wrappers or basic pipelines. We actually want to build models, utilize the latest technologies, read research papers, and then the flip side of that is we're doing all of this to take an AIM project to fruition. So Fund Thesis is an example of something that just graduated the AIM pipeline and it's going into We also have other projects that have come from AIM that are going into Innovation Lab. So any of y'all that are in AIM that have just graduated from AIM, you're eligible to apply for But if this is something that you guys want to do, definitely check out AIM Academy first, and then next semester you guys can be part of But we do have a lot of fun projects. We have almost 30 people among our 5 to 7 projects, and it is a really fun time. So definitely aim to get into Inno. Now we're going to invite one of our partners from a different organization. We have Tyler, the president of Nebula Labs.
Hi, y'all. First off, I want to thank AIS for having me. They're a great organization. You guys all made a great choice by coming out tonight. But my name is Tyler Hill. I'm the president of Nebula Labs. We are an interdisciplinary organization of engineers, designers, marketing managers, and product specialists that builds free and open source software for students at UT Dallas. So we make UTD Trends, which you may have heard of, that shows you aggregated grade data and rate card professor data all in the same place. We've had over 40,000 users on that site since launch. We make UTD Rooms for finding open rooms on campus. We make the Nebula API, which scrapes a bunch of different UTD websites for us to use and for anyone to use for personal projects and at hackathons like Hack AI, which we'll be sponsoring. We also are launching UTD Clubs, which is an organization directory with nearly every UTD organization already on it, and over half of them updated in the last month, and already thousands of users on the site. So if you have experience, we'd love to have you. If not, we're a great place to learn with workshops and hands-on team learning opportunities. We're a great way to give back to the UTD community while building project experience for your resume. Our kickoff is next Tuesday, weather permitting. We've got workshops on the calendar. All of our project and division meetings are starting up next week, but that's all on our Discord, so I'd encourage you to scan the QR code. All of those events are open to anyone, as are all of our events ever. So I hope to see you all out there. And once again, thank you to AIS.
Thank you, Tyler, for talking about Nebula today. So aside from our pipeline, we do have individual events that you guys are completely free and welcome to join us at. And so I want to hand the mic off to Mihir, our operations director, to tell you guys a little bit more about our upcoming events.
Hey guys, I'm Mihir. I guess we can start first off with our Meet the Mentors. Like Thomas mentioned, if you're interested in the AI mentorship program, this is where you need to start. This is where you can find out what all the projects are and who your mentors will be, and you can click and connect. You can do some LinkedIn matchmaking with all that stuff. Yeah, it'll be in Sciences 2.210, so the floor right above us on next Tuesday, January 27th. Again, weather permitting. Like Vasu said, we have our first edition of our AI Academy series. The first workshop will be covering Intro to VS Code, which is a foundation of a lot of coding in general, but most specifically, I would say machine learning and AI. That'll be next Wednesday, January 28th, 7 p.m. Room number is still TBD, so I definitely follow us at AIS UTD. Join our Discord so you can be kept up to date with that. And then last up for me, we have our AI chats. So like we said, our goal here is to demystify AI. I would say the best way to understand something is to start a conversation. So I'd say AI chats is the best way to do that. So can I get a quick raise of hands? How many of y'all have an internship for next summer? How many of y'all want an internship for next summer? So then I would definitely be attending our internship panel where you can learn from speakers at IBM, JP Morgan, LinkedIn, Emerson, and Visio. That'll be January 29th, 7 p.m., ECS South, 2.311. And last off, we have our Artificial Intelligence in Business panel, which is really important. Almost everything you interact with is a business these days. And likewise, almost every business you interact with is integrating artificial intelligence. So, stay up with the game. I think it's really important you all attend this workshop. It'll be led by some really esteemed professors on campus from both the JSOM and ECS schools. So I would love to see y'all there. I'll hand it off to Abrar to talk about our ML Monday series.
So another thing that Innovation Lab runs is ML Mondays. And this is another set of workshops for you that run multiple times every month on Mondays. And we go over some tools in the AI space. Sometimes we actually go into some of the theory behind it, but mostly it's a practical way for you to start implementing things into your projects, like the day that the workshop starts. So we focus on hands-on Google Colabs with a little bit of theory, obviously, but most of what you'll be doing for about 40 minutes of the workshop is actually coding yourself and following along with our presenters. So our first one is this Monday, weather permitting. It's going to be about retrieval augmented generation, RAG, and we're going to be implementing the line graph technology. So if you guys attended the one last semester, still come because we're actually using a new version of LangChain's line graph.
So those are some of our upcoming events for the next couple of weeks. If you guys didn't catch all that, that is totally okay. We have an event calendar, Google Calendar, that you guys are welcome to look at and stay updated for our events with. You can scan this QR code, but also we have a link tree that I'll show later. So if you guys miss this, also okay, just wait to the end. And I promise we're almost to the end of this presentation, but just want to put this out there for people that want to stay updated on our events. We know sometimes it can get a little bit confusing with all the different posts and all the different events, but this is a great place to start. Okay, and so one other super exciting thing that we have coming up this semester is Hack AI. It is our 24-hour hackathon that we host usually every spring. And this is a wonderful event for you guys, whether you're a beginner or not, to build a project over the course of 24 hours and present it to judges and have potential to win some prizes. There is free food, free merch, and a wonderful opportunity to network with people, network with industry judges and even other students. So if you guys are interested in Hack AI, it is a pretty big event, so make sure to apply, which I'll show you guys the website for that in just a second. After I let Omar take over our partner workshops.
Thank you for presenting Hack AI. Can we just appreciate the theme that we got going on, our marketing team for making that media? We have a nice skateboard theme for Hack AI. It's going to be really fun. It's going to look really cool. We're going to have really cool merch as well. But before we start Hack AI, we have a lot of series of workshops to help you get started, to help you know what to expect, and also to help you learn some things. First of all, we have a collaboration workshop with WeHack. If you're really interested in AI, you want to learn how to implement machine learning actually into a coding project with API keys, the perfect workshop for you. If hardware is more your thing, not really software, then come to our IEEE Collab Workshop, where you can bridge machine learning with hardware with edge computing. And lastly, we have our ACM Collaboration Workshop Launchpad, where you can learn more about what to expect at the hackathon, how to use version control, and really give you the confidence, or even if you want a team, go make some team members there, make some friends. And if you like free food, these are all for you as well.
Yeah.
Woo.
And then, sorry. The date on the last one is wrong, it's supposed to be March. I took a picture of that, just keep that in mind. And then to apply to Hack AI, just go to hackai.org, the application link should be accessible from there. So you guys can do that. It is also accessible through, I believe, our Instagram, so if you guys do a little bit of digging to our Hack AI post, you should be able to find the website in the caption. So, pretty simple as well, hackai.org. And then make sure to apply as early as possible because we are tentative on when we're closing applications and you don't want to miss it. And then I will hand it off to Zaya to talk about our recruiting.
Hi guys, if you're interested in standing up here with us and working on the inner workings of AIS as a whole, then we highly encourage you guys to apply to join our officer team. We are currently open for finance, marketing, and industry. And a little bit about our industry team. If you're, as Vasu said, if you want to LinkedIn max, networking max, like if you're interested in doing all of those, then we highly encourage you to apply to our industry team because you get the opportunity to network with AI professionals and recruiters at really big tech companies. And so if you want to have those instant connections and opportunities, then we highly encourage you to join our industry team. And now I will hand it off to Herbert.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming by today. I know it's late, you all have stuff to do, first week of class, but we'd really like you guys to keep in touch. If you would please take out your phone, I want everyone's phones in the air. Scan this QR code, it has all of our links, website, Instagram, Hack AI application, everything. So if you want to keep up to date with us, if you want to, demystify AI with us, please at least open that. So I want all of you to open your phone and take a picture of that. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, keep that up. Thank you.
Sorry, I'll give you guys a second to scan this and I have one more QR code at the end. Okay, last QR code, we just want to take attendance. We want to see how many people are here, how many people are interested in demystifying AI. This helps us keep demystifying AI and keep AIs going. So you guys can do us a quick, it's a really quick form, just your name, net ID, and whether or not you're interested in our mailing list. And if you say yes, you will be put on our mailing list. So any emails we send out about events, about upcoming applications, things like that, you guys will be sent those emails. Is the form not working?
Access.
Can we get the form working, please?
Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah.
Okay, if it doesn't work in like the next 2 minutes, then it's okay, then don't worry about it. It's not that serious. But we do have some refreshments for you guys. I will let, is there a certain way you want to do this?
Everyone, slowly come up to the front, face it out. But yeah, please be ready to take by. We want to take some pictures, so yeah.
And if you guys have any questions, does anyone have any questions that I can answer? Yes. Oh, it should work now. Give me 1 second to reload the page.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys should scan this and if it works. If it doesn't work, just okay, great. Okay, any questions about AIS? If you guys don't feel comfortable asking for number, yeah, go ahead.
Applications for AIM closed.
For AIM, oh yeah, those aren't open yet. Actually, they will be open at Meet the Mentors
On Tuesday.
on Tuesday. Yes,
If weather permits.
if weather permits.
It'll still be open though.
Are there any other questions? And if you guys want to ask us in a few minutes, like come up, you guys are totally free to do that as well. Do you want to start? Oh!
If y'all want notifications, please join the Discord. It's on the link tree. So make sure to join the Discord because we always post about our events.
Okay, we don't have early this semester for this. We're not like to finals or anything, but we do have some free monsters for you guys. So if you want, we can start with like the first row, second row, just be cordial and organized, please. Wait, do you have like a thing?
Yeah, guys, we're here to help pass out. We are here to help. What flavor do you guys want?
My dad did not show yeah, just two people.
Oh, wait, first, if you want to leave,
But we need like 15 minutes. That's a lot.
This one I think This one I think is good. We need it for the sponsor. Close. You guys don't meet each other, right?
Oh, you got it.
All right. Sorry. Wait, what is it? Oh, y'all look so good.
I love the website and I know like sends off but I still know there's like a lot of people. So you guys not like everyone okay, I was like because I'm very into like organizing. Like I was like really
Oh wait, you want to be in the photo, right?
Just like with them, two people with hands.
Well, there's like a whole
Come around here.
Can you satisfy one for me?
Okay. Once everyone gets one, maybe. Okay.
I want to try.
I just feel like it's like I'm gonna take like one of each flavor.